Okay, I just want to let you know I'm reading from Epics of an Odyssey. This was my first book, my second book that I published, rather. Um, it's a series of Epics of an Odyssey, and this is the second series so far, with many more to go. So I know that March is Women History Month, and in honor of the woman that I have known, um, I would like to read my epilogue, my prologue that is in the book, and it's entitled "Woman at the Well." I am a woman. I seek to find what is causing the emptiness inside. I often wonder what my life would be like. I see only the scars that tarnish my existence. There's basically a well inside so deep, and that well is filled with my bitterness and anguish. I do not know how I became broken or alone. I had very little notion of how to get where how I got where I was. I could only examine myself. I wanted to rise beyond the X of the curses that are piled on by previous encounters, paled and lost of self and identity. I am the woman at the well because my latter life will not just be my future, but my past, my present. So now I am at this well deciding what to do. I cannot go on with these baggage. Maybe I should cast it into the well. How do I shed what is now like the pillow I lay my head on for comfort? It sometimes causes pain to my back. How can one let go of what has become a real comfortable burden but an handicap, at to say the least? I came to the point of courage or defeat. I must work on me. I am ready to move on, but I am not prepared. I must toss it all in the well. I look again at who I want to be. I know something has hindered me from going where I need to go and being who I need to be. I strive to be a virtuous woman without feeling trapped. I would like to do it as an obligation and not a compromise. I was not created for my own amusement. I was not created to carry baggage nor to bear a past touch, smell, or the portrait of a wish. So many of so many things has held me captive, but I am only like the woman at the well. I am only like the woman at the well. The well is there for my deliverance. I cast all my baggage in and say goodbye to my heart and pain in the dark abyss of this well. All those lies and stigma that held my mind captive, the things that fed my nerves and caused me to build up a wall where there was meant to be a picket fence. I am letting them fall into the well. Those would have, those would have, that couldn't have been, I am letting them go. Farewell, adieu, goodbye. This woman is at the well for a reason. Better yet, a purpose. I am not there to draw water from the well. I am there to excel and to exhale, to get rid of all the nonsensical lies I told myself. The lies that was terrifying, that I couldn't even admit that them were lies, in the fear that it would break and shatter my very core of existence, very core of reasoning. It's not my fault that they didn't love me. It was nothing that I did or you did that caused their hate. In fact, they hated themselves just as much, maybe even more. It is true that hurting people hurt others, but hurting people can help others heal. Like the woman at the well, she was ecstatic when she no longer felt the hurt nor have the emptiness inside. So much so that she wanted to tell others of the source. There are no quick fix, but you must love yourself enough to want to change those old habits. Maybe you're at a crossroad in your life, woman. It does not matter how you got there, but it does matter what you do when you get there. There is always a well close to our crossroads. Some people spend years going around in circles only to end up at the same crossroad. We heap up too many things under the carpet, trying to pretend we are something that we're not. Most of the time, most of us prefer to lag the baggage around in circles than to be real and tell it like it is. Why try to put on an appearance when everything around you is crumbling? Don't lie to yourselves anymore. You are only like the woman at the well. You're not her. Lose the fake smile and the fake everything is all right. And I couldn't be better. Shed a tear for crying out loud. Mess up your facial mascaras all and all. You don't have to settle for less than your worth. Woman, the mother, the wife, do you even know your purpose? Do you know the essence of your strength and vigor of your mind and body? You're at the well for a purpose. You're at the well for a purpose. The face that stares back at you in the mirror is wondering, where did your spirit go? And will it ever return? Sure, the woman at the well had skeletons in her closet she thought no one knew about. But you can hide it for only so long. All I can say now is enough is enough. Come home to who you were meant to be. You don't have to carry those baggage of hurt, scar, or dismay anymore. Not to mention stress and anxiety. Every burden can be lifted and tossed into the well where it will dissolve and be no more. That burden was never meant for you to carry, only to bear for a short time, to build your character and give you experience. Now it's bitter, sweet goodbye, because you must let it go. You can now toss it out of your life once and for all. Woman, be free and exhale. In other words, breathe. This is the end of your torment and the beginning of your divine purpose and calling. Woman, waste your time no more. Go pursue your destiny. And John 4:1-30 talks about this woman at the well. And she was an adulterer. But again, we're not all like the woman at the well. We're not the woman at the well. We're just like her slightly. So it's time, woman, to be who God called you to be. And the first thing you gotta do is answer Him and acknowledge Him. And He will help you to shed those years of loads of baggage that you've been lugging around. Again, this is also why I wrote this book, because it was my healing. And I hope that in some way it will heal you too. There's too many times where we feel like we're alone, and us women, we like to sometimes be very vindictive and feel threatened or feel like you're not being seen. So you create a scene to say, look at me, hear me. You don't need to. You are seen. You are loved because someone died for you. Whether you believe it or not, someone died for you so you can have a better life. He said, cast all your cares upon me because I care for you. I mean, men will come in your life and they say those things to you, but they don't really mean it, because as soon as, something comes up, they're out of here. So, okay, I did not mean to go into all of that, but just sharing this book with you. I hope you'll pick up a copy. Buy it from me on eBay, on Etsy, or on anywhere books are sold. I know it's on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. um, and other places. Thank you for listening. Have a good one.